Fugitive, it's Stephanie. Today I'm going to share with you some of the books that I'm really looking forward to this year in 2021. And I decided to start with the first half of 2021 because there are several books that we don't know will come out this year. And I do have two honorable mentions, one of which has already come out, which is why I didn't want to add it to the 5 books, and then one that I have an e-arc for. Guess which one that is. So the first one of these is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, and it will come out at the 13th of April. And this is about a girl named Kiva who has for the last 10 years lived in this prison, and she has been working as the prison healer. One day the rebel queen gets captured and she gets tasked with keeping this very ill and sickly queen alive so that she can go through the trial of ordeals. However, she gets a message from her family that tells her that she needs to keep the queen alive. And so she decides to participate herself in these ordeals. And no one has ever survived them. I'm hoping that this will be good. It reminds me a little bit of The Empress of All Seasons by Emiko Jean, and I did enjoy it, but I felt like it was way too short and everything was moving way too quickly, both for emotion's sake but also training sake. 1 week is not enough. So I'm kind of like, that one has the seasons, this has the elements, so I'm looking forward to this one. And Lynette Noni does have some other books that I'm intrigued by. The next book I have is The Last Watch by J.S. Deuce. I think. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that name. But it will come out at the 20th of April. And this is about... how to explain it? It has a really short synopsis. But what is supposed to be about is that there is this divide, which is the end of the universe, and now it's collapsing, and everything that's in its path of this collapse gets destroyed, and the only ones that can save them are the Centrals, which is court-ordered prisoners, like the low of the low, and people who are forced into this role, and they are the only ones who can stop it. I have to say that covered what was to remain, and also the pretty vague synopsis. I have not read anything by this author, so we'll see what I think about it. Then we have one that I'm really looking forward to, and that's Fugitive Telemetry by Martha Wells. And that one comes out this 27th of April, and is the 6th novella in the Murderbot Diaries. I am so looking forward to this. Can't wait, and I don't really know anything about it because I completely refuse to look anything up, except apparently there is a body and Murderbot did not kill said human. That's all, but I have heard people talking about it in their anticipated releases lists, and what I've heard from them is that this is apparently a prequel for Network Effect. So what spans the end of the 4th novella to Network Effect. This is also a novella, and I can't wait. And the next one is another one that I'm really looking forward to, and it's another sequel, and that's A Master of Jinn by P. Djeli Clark, and it comes out at the 11th of May. This is following Fatma, and yes, I did say that kind of Swedish-like because I have no idea how to say that name in English. My brain short circuits. So yeah, but it's the 3rd book. The first one is a short story that's free on Tor.com. The second one was The Haunting of Tramscar 015, and this is the 3rd one, and we're going back to Fatma, who was the main character in the short story as well. And she does a guest appearance in the 2nd one. I'm really looking forward to this. I have read nothing and I refuse to do so. So the last one. This one I put here, not really because I'm like exact excited about it, because when I first heard about that I was like, oh, kind of interesting, reminds me a little bit of A Wrinkle Through Time through some, I've not read A Wrinkle Through Time, but from some of the things that I've heard about A Wrinkle in Time, it reminds me of some elements, not everything, but some elements. But there's a reason why I'm kind of hesitant or kind of scared of this, and that's Reset by Sarina Dalan. This comes out at the 25th of May, and it's in this utopia kind of world in which every 4th year you get wiped clean and you get new tasks, new friends, new parents, like everything gets renewed. And we are following a character who loves this idea in this week, every iteration of herself, and she's really looking forward to the time when she will get wiped clean and start over again. She doesn't have any interest in romance, any interest in lasting deeper connections or anything like that. And she's having these recurring dreams that just bugs her, and she doesn't care for them. And she meets this writer who also has some dreams, and he's convinced that these dreams are of a former lover. And it has this, like, they are searching for this secret group in which that can apparently bring back your memories. And then she starts a romance. Now, the reason why this is kind of iffy is the fact that it sounds like in the beginning that we are following a romantic character. There is something called demi-romantic, so that could be the thing. But as a romantic person, I feel like I have to read this to say what I think, because this sounds potentially extremely bad, but it could also actually be a good representation. I don't know. I'm not, well, actually I don't really know if I'm demi-romantic or not, but yeah, I want to see how the Arrow Ace representation in this one is. And then we have my 2 honorable mentions. The first one being The Consular by E.J. Beaton, that comes out on March the 2nd. I have an e-arc of it and I've started reading it. I'm really liking it so far, so we'll see what I think about it once I'm finished, but I will just link it down below because it feels like I've just been talking about it. And then we have one that came out the 2nd of February, and that is The Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. And that one's following a girl who has lost her brother, and she was taken in by this society of scribes who doesn't care that she wants to find her brother. Their goal is to be able to waken up this automaton army, and she accidentally managed to wake one up when she is trying to find her brother, and everything snowballs from there because now she's being hunted down. I really want to get this, and I probably will, but yeah, that's what's my honorable mentions. Do you have any books that you are looking forward to? If so, please tell me down below so that I can check them out. Links to the Goodreads pages of all these books will be down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.